Hello everyone, my name is Seema Wahi Mukherjee, and today on the occasion of lunar eclipse, I'm going to narrate a story to you which I have written myself, specially for all of you and Nehru Planetarium. A long time ago, in the school of the universe, new admissions were opened. And as they opened, many children joined nursery. And out of some of these children were the earth, the sun, and the moon. Now there were many children in the class, but somehow the sun, the earth, and the moon felt drawn to each other. ऐसा होता है ना कभी कभी कुछ बच्चों के साथ ज्यादा बनती है, अपने जैसे लगते हैं. So that's how they felt too. And they started being together most of the time. Now there were many things which were common to them. First of all, they just could not sit in the class. उनको हमेशा हिलना होता था. They just couldn't sit, and the teachers used to feel really upset about it. Well, you know what they did? They would just stand and they would go round and round and round. गोल गोल चक्कर काटते ना बच्चे, हाथ ऐसे घुमा घुमा के, वैसे ही गोल 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 घूमते रहते थे. If I try and do that and spin like that, I will get tired. मुझे तो चक्कर आ जाएंगे. But they never felt like this. They were happy. In fact, they even made a dance out of it. And dance? What kind of dance? Well, the sun would spin around its axis and it would also move, And with that, the earth would spin around her axis and move around the sun. And wherever sun went, she went too. And the moon, he really liked earth a lot. So what he did was that he spun around his axis and he went all around the earth. Now this was a very complicated dance, especially for young ones. But they did it perfectly. They never banged into each other. Apart from this dance, they also had something else which they loved doing together. That was writing poems and songs. They loved rhyming things. And even if it didn't rhyme, it was okay. They just put it to music. Well, as they grew older, they made many rhymes and songs. And by the time they were in grade 6, they made a very special song about their friendship. And the song was, Sun, Earth and Moon, Sun, Earth and Moon, see how they croon, see how they croon, morning, night and noon, morning, night and noon, we are best friends forever, we are best friends forever. And they would sing this song all the time. Would you sing with me too? Okay, let's sing together. Or I'll sing first and then you repeat. Sun, earth and moon, see how they croon, morning, night and noon, we are best friends forever, we are best friends forever. And if your best friend is sitting with you right now, you can just look at your friend and smile too. So days went by and months went by and years went by and sun, earth and moon became a little more older. Now, like they had many things in common, there were some things which were very different about them. First of all, the size, and second, the temperament. Well, sun was the biggest, the chubbiest. It was always smiling, full of joy, but sometimes it would get angry. The earth was much smaller than the sun, but bigger than the moon. And she was just and fair. And the moon, well, the moon was the tiniest, not just in comparison with sun, but also in comparison with everyone else in the class. And somehow, he wanted to make his presence felt. I think when someone is very small, they try and show that they are very big. So something like that. And moon would go and tease everyone. And after teasing them, he would go and hide behind the sun. and sun would stand in front if anyone would come and say, "Haan, mujhse bata." And this went on for some time. The earth would say that moon, don't do this, don't tease others, it's not good. But moon would not listen. Somehow it was very joyful for it. Well, earth didn't like moon's habits and moon's behavior and moon's teasing. So it started becoming more friendly with the sun. Sun was like her, she felt, and she respected the sun. Moon began to feel jealous of it. One day, it thought, this song which we have, why is it that my name comes last? Let me just change the song. And he made another song. He wrote, Moon, Earth and Sun. No. Let me write it like this. Moon, Sun and Earth. Look at Sun's girth. Moon, Sun and Earth. Look at Sun's girth. Can't fit in a railway berth. Can't fit in a railway berth. He's 400 times bigger than me. Look at Sun, kitna motu hai. He's so big. Well, actually, Moon was just jealous of the Sun, and that Earth and Sun had become a little better friends than he was. Anyway, he was so amused by the song which he made, he kept singing it again and again and again. And he kept saying, Moon, Sun and Earth, Moon, Sun and Earth, look at Sun's girth, look at Sun's girth, can't fit in a railway berth, can't fit in a railway berth, for he's 400 times bigger than me. Well, the Sun heard this and he felt very sad. No one likes to be teased, do you? So Sun also didn't like being teased, and Earth didn't like it either. She told Moon, don't do this, it's not nice to tease your friends. But Moon kept giggling and teasing every day. And Earth would tell Sun, theek hai, jaane do, it's okay, let it go, just ignore. And Sun kept ignoring till one day when Moon troubled him so much in front of the entire class that Sun got really mad. And when Sun got mad, he really got mad. So he just picked up Moon, he shook him like this and he dropped him. And just when Sun was doing this, the teacher walked in the class. She had no idea what Moon had done, but she just saw the Sun pick up Moon, shake him and drop it. And she felt really bad. She thought Sun was a big bully. Well, she immediately went to the principal's office and she reported this. That day was a bad day for Sun. The Sun, the Earth, all the other children tried to explain to the teacher what had happened. But she had made up her mind and was absolutely unwilling to listen. And from that day onwards, she kept a close watch on the Sun. कहीं तंग तो नहीं कर रहा, किसी को छेड़ तो नहीं रहा, बुली तो नहीं है, इतना बड़ा दिखता है. Many times, people judge you by your size, don't they? Well, similar thing happened to Sun. And another day, when Sun was very sincerely writing in his notebook, the Moon came and started teasing him again. As the Moon teased the Sun just moved around and did this to move Moon away. And just as he did this, the teacher entered the class. She was so angry that she yelled at the Sun, and she immediately went to the principal again and said, change his class. Put him in a different section or just rusticate him. Well, the principal was a kind man. He did not want to rusticate the Sun. So he changed his section to avoid any kind of fights between Sun and Moon. Well, the Moon was now pleased, a little guilty too. But he was pleased that he would be now closer to Earth and they would be better friends. But despite the fact that Moon was closer, Earth kept looking at the Sun. You see, they had classrooms which had transparent glass walls. So the Sun's class was here and Earth's was here, and they would keep looking at each other. And that made Moon really angry. Sometimes he would put his hand in front of Earth's face, and then she wouldn't be able to see Sun properly. Like there was a partial eclipse. Sometimes Moon would go and stand like this in front of Earth, really close. So the Earth could not see the Sun at all, like total eclipse. And at times, he would go outside the class and go and stand in front of the Sun. Now, the Sun was bigger and the Moon was smaller, and even if the Moon was there, you could see Sun all around the Moon, like a ring of fire. And sometimes, the Moon would go and hit someone, or go and trouble the Sun, and go and hide behind the Earth which was bigger than him. Well, he could really hide behind her shadow. And if he was hidden like that, he wouldn't be seen. And that was the lunar eclipse. Well, this went on forever and it still happens in the sky. But what happened was that all the other children, including the Earth, became really irritated with Moon for his teasing and his mischievous behavior. They stopped talking to him. And Moon tried, and the more they stopped talking, the Moon became even worse. But one day he thought, no one wants to talk to me. He thought maybe they'll go and complain to the teacher and teacher would say something. But the children did not even complain to the teacher because they knew that the teacher may not even believe them. She would only look at Moon's small size and believe the Moon. Well, after a while, Moon started feeling neglected and bad and worse and worse and worse. He realized that what he had done was not nice. So he went and he apologized to Earth. He apologized to the other children. And he also apologized to the Sun. The Sun and the Earth looked at the Moon and said, we can be friends again. हम दोस्त थे, दोस्त रह भी सकते हैं. और अपने दोस्त तो कभी कभी शैतानी करते हैं, माफ कर देना चाहिए. But what you have done and what teacher believes is wrong. So if you really want to be a friend, then you must go to the teacher and tell her the truth. So the Moon, just to prove that he was sincere, went and told the truth to the teacher. The teacher felt very bad that she had judged without knowing the truth, and she changed her behavior. Well, as for the Sun, the Earth and the Moon, they became friends again, and they started singing their song. Sun, Earth and Moon, Sun, Earth and Moon, see how they croon, see how they croon. Morning, night and noon, morning, night and noon. We are best friends forever, we are best friends forever. And they still sing this song. But sometimes Moon, out of habit, cannot contain himself. And he goes and he troubles someone. And now he goes and hides behind Earth's shadow and they can't see him. And that is the lunar eclipse, and that's what is happening today. So I just hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you. Bye.